Hello everyone, welcome to week 6, unit 6, and today what I'm going to be doing is covering the rest of the symbol keys, and also I'm going to introduce you to the numeric keypad exercises. Now to start out with, I want you to notice here when I click on unit 6, you're going to have your 10 key information and the numeric keypad timing requirements, your scales right here. And your grade will be based on the average digits per minute. All timings must have 2 or less errors to count. Now, you have two parts to your lesson this time. Unit 6 will include lessons 19 and 20, which is 6A, and then 6B is the numeric keypad exercises, and it's worth 100 points. Well, what makes it nice about the numeric keypad exercises is that you can continue to work on those exercises even though you're going to receive a grade to begin with. But if you find that you're going to go back and you're going to improve and practice them daily and work on them, and once you get a higher score, then what you can do is send me an email and I'll go in and check it for you. So it doesn't mean that you're going to just be working on lesson 6B just this one time. It will give you an opportunity to go back and practice it and practice it and practice it. Okay? Notice it's split up with the 10 key numeric keypad lessons and also the enrichment. It's going to be very important that you do both of those along with your week 6 discussion board. Okay? So let's go back up here. Now that you know you have a part A and a part B, okay, that need to be completed for unit 6. And I'm going to go into the actual GDP program online. Now for lesson 19, to finish up our symbols, we're going to be learning the quotation marks, which I've already previously covered in a little bit in a previous recording, the exclamation point, and the asterisk, or sometimes called the star. Okay? And then lesson number 20 will be a review lesson for you. So to start out with, I'm going to go into lesson 19 and I'm going to go into the quotation marks. And remember to practice the quotation marks because they're up above the apostrophe. You're going to have to make sure that you shift with your A finger. So it's shift, type, go back to your home row, shift, type, go back to your home row. Remember you're reaching over with your semicolon finger. Okay, one more time. Shift, reach with your semicolon finger, type the quotation marks, and then go back to your home row. Okay? And then the next one, the next new key is the exclamation point. The exclamation point is up above the number 1, so you're going to shift with your semicolon finger, shift, reach up with your A finger, type the exclamation point. So it's shift, type, go back to your home row. Shift, reach up with your A finger for the exclamation point, and go back to your home row. Okay, and the last symbol is the asterisk, or as I mentioned, sometimes we call it the star. Okay, and for that, because it is located up above the number 8, you're going to be shifting with the A finger, shift, reach up with your K finger, go back to your home row. So it's shift, reach up with your K finger, type the asterisk, go back to your home row. Shift, type, go back to your home row. Okay, and also, excuse me, you have the new key pattern review and also the map, which includes the numbers this time, and remember the pace practice, and you'll have your 2-minute timed writing. And the last thing that I want to mention here for lesson number 20 is the review lesson. Okay, it's a review lesson for you. Alright, notice when we come down here, you're going to be practicing the warm-up, the number key review, punctuation review, symbol review, map, 12-second sprints, and 2-minute timed writings. And then again, remember for both the 19 and 20, you have your enrichment lessons to practice to give you additional practice. Now we're going to go down to the 10 key numeric keypad. And remember I had mentioned that these exercises are going to be worth 100 points. So it's going to be very important that you practice these, and if you find that you need additional practice on them, practice them daily. And when you have if you have an increase in your score, then you want to make sure that you compare it with Blackboard. Remember, it gave you the grading scale in there to see how you're doing, and then you can always email me and let me know, and I'll go back in and check it, and I can always update your grade for you as you improve. Okay, I'm going to click on 10 key numeric keypad lesson. Now for the numeric keypad lessons, it tells us here to touch type the 10 key numeric keypad keys. Okay, now when you position your fingers on what we call the home row on the numeric keypad, 4, 5, and 6, see if you can feel a little raised bump on the number 5. Okay, down here we're going to go over the 4, 5, and 6, which is considered your home row. So here's your 4 for the first finger on your right hand. The second finger is for the number 5, and the third finger for the number 6. Okay, and then notice how your semicolon finger automatically rests over here, okay, on the addition sign. Okay, all right. And you're going to need to make sure that you press your number lock key. It's NUM lock, and it usually an indicator light signals that it's on, okay, and it's activated. So you may want to try that now to press that. All right, so 4, 5, and 6. So when I practice, remember how we always say the letters and spaces and the numbers to ourselves? Do the same thing when you're learning the numeric keypad exercise. We have the 4, so I'd say to myself 4, 4, 4, and I'd press the 4 key. 5, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6, just to give you an example. And your semicolon finger's also going to control the enter key. Okay, so that make it easy for you. So you might want to practice and just press enter, enter, enter. Okay, that's your basic instructions. Let's go to the 7, 8, and 9. For the 7, you're going to reach up with your 4, so it's 7, go back to the 4, 7, 7, 7, and then they're showing you 7, 8, and 9 all together. So here's 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9. Remember how you're going to say them to yourself or out loud? Okay, very important. Okay, let's go to the 1, 2, and 3 on the bottom row. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And the 0, you're going to be reaching down with your right thumb. So it's 0, 0, 0. Okay. And the decimal point, you're going to be reaching down with your 6, so it's decimal, 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 okay, which is your L finger, if you think of it that way, okay. And then the last section is the new key review. So what I would recommend is go through each of the exercises. You may want to practice 4, 5, and 6, and then go back to the actual exercise, click next, and then click over here and go back to 4, 5, and 6. Practice it, okay? Because this is what it's going to be like when you go into the 4, 5, and 6, and I click next. See how you're going to position your fingers on the 4, 5, and 6 on the home row, and you're going to say out loud to yourself, 4, 4, 4, enter, 5, 5, 5, enter, 6, 6, 6, enter. See how you're going to practice the exercise. If you find that, of course, if you haven't done this before, you'll find it that you'll want to practice it over and over again. Or for those of you who may have looked before, we're learning it the correct way as far as keeping our eyes on our copy. Okay? And it gives us our exercises on page 70 that you're going to be working on. So make sure that you turn in your textbook, just like we did with all the exercises up to this point. Make sure that you're not typing from your screen. You want to concentrate and look at your textbook, okay? And say the numbers to yourself, and the enter key, and the decimal, and so on, okay? Now we also have down here the 10 key numeric keypad enrichment. It's going to be very important that you practice these because it's going to give you a chance to review, okay, and go through and learn the addition sign, the division sign, the minus sign, and the multiplication, and then you have your review. So let's go into the addition sign, okay? You know that you're going to, for the addition sign, use your semicolon finger for that, okay? And then you'll have your decimal. You're going to be reaching up with your number 5 key, okay? Not the decimal, excuse me, the division. You're going to be reaching up with your number 5, so it's your division. So it's division, division, division. And the minus sign, you're going to be reaching up with your semicolon finger, okay? So it's minus, 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 all right? And the last one is the multiplication. You're going to be reaching up with your number 6, okay? So it's multiplication, go back, multiplication, multiplication. Now, as you've done with all of your other keys, practice each of these, practice daily, and really concentrate. And remember how I told you before to cover up your keyboard if you felt like you were going to be tempted to look at your keys? Move that piece of paper over to the right for your numeric keypad, and you can cover up those keys on the numeric keypad, okay? So as a review, remember for lesson number, unit number 6, we're going to have 2 parts to it. Unit 6A will be lessons 19 and 20, and 6B will be your numeric keypad exercises. You're going to be working down here, 6B, the 10 key numeric keypad, and also the 10 key numeric keypad enrichment, okay? Thank you for listening, and I hope all of you have a nice day, and that you've enjoyed the recording. And remember, if you need to contact me through Pronto during my office hours, or if you need to contact me through email, or you can call me and I'll call you back. And remember, keep your eyes on your copies you practice. Have a nice day. Thank you. Bye.